and welcome back. We are doing alternate 2 in the Paper Pumpkin December 2022 kit called Good Things Come in Small Packages. I've made up one of the garden green boxes with the garden green polka dot sleeve, and I used the holly leaves and berries from the Christmas season bundle, and I used the Merry Christmas from the November 2020 paper pumpkin or 2022 paper pumpkin kit. I used garden green and real red, and I used one of the circles from the kit. So the one I'm going to make now, I'm going to use basic gray, blushing bride, and pear pizzazz to get that kind of softer look, more traditional look here. And one little trick to show you is if you use the pieces that are in your paper pumpkin kit to do your cutouts and that, they aren't going to be a different white. Let me see if I can show you. This is a basic white, and this is the white that comes in the card kit. This is much grayer than this one. So if you do your die cuts out of the basic white, it looks just that little bit off. So what I do is I use elements from the kit. So I'm going to stamp my leaves and berries on here and then cut them out. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to use my basic gray. I'm just going to pop that off to the side there a little bit. I'm going to use my basic gray. I'm going to ink it up really well, and I am going to stamp on the tag from the kit. Just going to pop that down like that. And I'm putting it over here because I want space for the holly leaves and berries. So let's take our piece. This is one of the, you could write your to and from and put it inside the box. In the lid, I'm using those for this. So let's go ahead and stamp our holly leaves. And we're just going to pop them down like that. Make sure we've got good coverage there. And this stamp is a bit variegated. So the little looks like I've missed, that's actually part of the stamp itself. And you can see it like right on the pictures themselves. So I'm going to take my blushing bride and I'm going to ink up some berries like that. Okay, now we just need to put these through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and we are good to go. So I'm just going to put that there for now, and I'm going to line these up, and I'm going to use sticky notes to hold these dies in place. So I'll just do that, and I can put that right across there like that, and then now these berries, you might notice on the example, there's only 3 berries. The Stampin' Die makes 4 berries. So what I do is I just trim one off because I don't know, for me, holly is 2 leaves and 3 berries. It always has been, always will be. So not quite sure where that came from, but it looks, to me, it looks a bit odd with that 4th berry on there. It does, however, work really well with the other pieces in the kit or in the stamp set. So it's there for a reason, but when I make the holly and the berries, then I use just 3. Okay, so I'm just going to toss that piece away. I'm going to get my box out. You can use ribbon, you can use some of the twine from the kit and wrap it round if you like. I'm going to see how it looks and maybe do that after if I want to, but for now I'm just going to dimensionalize this piece, and I'm going to keep my dimensionals a little bit in because I don't want them to overlap the sleeve and get stuck on the box. So I'm just going to make sure that they stay put, and I'm dimensionalizing everything on this. So actually I may not, on this one I may not dimensionalize the holly. This one I did the leaves because they were off, so I'm just going to line that up. I am a little bit closer to this edge than this edge, and that's fine. And I'm not actually going to dimensionalize the holly leaves on this one because I do have this dimensionalized already. Just going to put some adhesive on there. Just pop that down like that. And then this one, pop it on like that. And then I'm going to trim that, just that extra berry off like that. And I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. And I am going to dimensionalize this. I'm just going to put one on the bottom like that. And if you've got bling that you want to put on these, you can bling them up anything you like. So there we go. There is our softer Christmas gift card box using Blushing Bride and the Pear Pizzazz along with the basic gray. And then you've got your more traditional one in the garden green and the real red. So let me know in the comments which one you prefer, and let's create together again soon.